Hello darlings, happy Wednesday, hope you're doing well. So we're still in the energy of the full moon in Capricorn. It has been quite intense. I'm exhausted, so I've been to the gym today. And it's a good exhaustion because I've trained glutes. I don't know what possessed me, but anyway. So I did some cardio and then trained glutes. Not for long because I felt sick as anything. And I don't mean to be rude and crass, but you know when you feel like you're going to throw up in the gym and you either want to pass out, throw up, or something else. That's how I felt for a little while. And there's a saying that a customer of ours, when my parents and family used to own a hotel years ago, in just outside Sheffield, there was this wonderful couple that used to come in, and the husband used to say this saying, and honestly, I completely resonate with it, or did at the time I was leaving the gym. I felt that rough. I didn't know whether I wanted a piss, shit, or a haircut. I was like, oh my God, that sums up how I'm feeling right now. It was awful. And I went to Boots because I needed some food, and all the lunch stuff had run out. Like I think they'd closed that side of the fridge. I was like, no. So there was only drinks. And they ended up getting these like apple wedges, Pink Lady apple wedges, and then some dates dipped in double chocolate, just to give me some sense of sugar, you know? I just needed sugar. I'm fine now, but my Lord, I ache. But I'm grateful that I can go to the gym. And I really have fallen back in love with life and with me, and, you know, who I am becoming from some really difficult challenges I've gone through in the last few years. I mean, it's hard. We all go through difficulties, don't we? And I've got to a stage where I'm grateful for everyone and everything in my life. And, you know, if there's people who've left my life and I know damn well they're never going to be in it again, okay, that's fine. If there's people who, you know, I'm reconnecting with, that's obviously happening for a reason as well. And it's all positive. Like, I'm looking at the positives in life and gently filling my heart and soul every day with something that makes me happy, you know? And obviously doing my purpose, and have been for a long time, that makes me very happy. Yes, absolutely. But like, I spent last night, I had dinner last night with my parents, and it was just so nice, the three of us, to have dinner together. And it was like old times, and it just fills my heart so much. It really does. It's like, and it makes you appreciate what you have and who you have around you. So I suppose what I'm trying to say is, there's always a reason to love your life. There's always a reason to keep going. There's always a reason to keep focusing on the positive and the good and not the difficult. As we know, when you practice and focus on the problems, you have more problems. When you focus on the positive and the good side of things, you have more things to be grateful for. And yeah, it fills my heart, honestly. And my heart is very full at the moment. I'm in a good place and it's nice. Don't get me wrong, there are still triggers every now and again, because there wouldn't be. There just wouldn't ever be no triggers. That's life. But I'm just approaching them from a more grounded space a lot of the time. Occasionally there are meltdowns. I'm human, hello. But at the same time, again, I don't know, I'm in a place where I'm practicing a lot of gratitude. And I would advise you do the same. And it's like this rooted, grounded presence, living in the present moment, speaking from truth, but embodying truth. And my truth was difficult to acknowledge. And since I've moved, yes, there's still been challenges. Yes, there's still been difficulties. But I'm in a place where I just trust. everything that's meant for me will never pass me by. And it's like, yeah, embrace the uncertainty of life. So after that philosophical little chat and TED talk, what do you need to know right now? So we've got the 5 of Wands and the 4 of fucking coins. Here we go, go. Let's see what else you need to know at this time on Wednesday, the 1st of July. The Wheel of Fortune. Good news for those who weren't able to take advantage of my special offer for last week. Because I am a Cancerian, I am offering the 10% extra, right? The 10% that's on my services now for the remainder of Cancer season. The moon. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Right, well, Cancerians, we are ruled by the moon, so there is always that. We've got the 9 of Wands, okay? So we've got some resilience required here. We've got the 9 of Cups, okay? So filling your own cup, like I've just said, I've been doing. And then we've got 6 of Coins. The fuck? Excuse me 1 second. What is that? It's like dust or something. The cleaners have been today, and honestly, the house looks fucking remarkable. So thank you, ladies. You've done a cracking job, as always. I don't know. There's some shifts going on. There's some big shifts going on. There's a lot. There's a lot. Alright, why have I got the 5 of Wands ruining my reading? Excuse me. 3 of Wands. Okay. Oh, here we go. The Death card. Right. Wow. Wheel of Fortune's clarified by the Sun. Why have we got... The Ace of Cups is clarifying the Moon. So yeah, this is like you are filling your own cups up. You're realizing how much love you have for you. But at the same time as you doing that, your counterpart is realizing how much love they have for you. Beautiful. Clarify the 9 of Wands. 7 of Cups. Yeah, listen, you've all... I would say nearly everybody who sees these readings, at some point, you've all been in this space where there's a fucking lot going on. And, you know, you've got to embrace it all and just get on with it. Like, there has been some difficult times. There's been a lot of healing that's been required. Clarify the 6 of Coins. It's the same fucking message, to be honest. The person that's on your mind when you're watching this, whoever that is, Chariot. The person who's on your mind when you're watching this, they want to come to you when they can give you a reciprocity. At the moment, excuse me, they can't. They can't give you reciprocity. They're working through a lot, 5 of Cups. They're working through a lot of pain, a lot of regret, a lot of misery. Things are quite challenging for your person, but thinking of you is what keeps them going. Queen of Swords, and they're still dealing with a difficult energy here. And you know, oh, fuck-a-doodle-doo, yeah, King of Swords. Like, you both focus on each other there, which is nice. And then we've got the 6 of Cups. So, yes, there is some regret. Yes, there is some sadness at things ending in life, and you know, that's absolutely by the by. It's necessary. These endings are necessary, but they have been dealing with someone quite challenging, quite difficult, and you know, until they can give you the reciprocity that you deserve. You see how there's all these hands being held out? That's how your masculine probably feels a lot of the time. Like, somebody always wants something from them, and they're like that, for fuck's sake. Whereas you're not putting your hand out. You're not putting your hand out going, excuse me, what about me? Hello? No. That's where you're different, femme. You are giving reciprocity to yourself. Why did my throat just go then? I think we need some messages from the big boys, people. The big boys are going to be making an appearance, but these will come back. My chakra cards. Love, 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 love them. Okay. Excuse me, itchy nose. Oh my God, seriously. For those who are looking for something to watch, apart from Outlander, which is epic. Off campus on Prime. Oh my actual Lord. Just watch it, it's so good. The other thing as well, I Will Find You, Netflix. It's a Harlan Coben series. It is fucking phenomenal. Predictable, but I still love it. Right, okay, so what you need to know now, we've got a Queen of Cups, we've got a Four of Swords, and we've got a Knight of Cups. So, I feel like you're both very focused on your healing, to be honest. You've 10 of Cups underneath the deck. You're very focused on your healing. You're very focused on your healing, and it feels like your person is as well. They've got some stuff to tell you, sure. Yeah, they have. How are we doing for time? 11:18. Do you know what? These just came out. Bar the 7 of Cups. I'm not taking that. But I am taking these. We've got the 7 of Wands. Emperor. Hierophant. Okay, listen to me very carefully. Oh, that's just reminding me of hello, hello. Listen very carefully. I shall say this only once. Oh, for those of you who know, you know. You either know or you don't know when I'm showing my age. And do I give a fuck? No, because I don't fucking look my age. So, you know. I know people probably look at me and think, listen, love, you could do with some Botox. Let me tell you what I feel about with Botox. It's good for some things, and I think in a lot of cases, I know people use it for profuse sweating and things like that, and I know it sort of stops your sweat glands and whatnot, but I don't judge anybody who does Botox, or fillers, or collagen, or any of that. Not at all. Not collagen, sorry. Has their lips done. You do you, boo. You do what feels right for you. If it works for you, that's all that matters. And as long as you go to a reputable aesthetic surgeon, or, you know, you have someone who can do this procedure perfectly, great. I don't think I'll ever be one of those people. Just saying. Clarify the 4 of Swords. The Ace of Wands. Ooh, okay. That's a bit saucy. Why else? What's that all? Well, in keeping with the Knight of Cups, we have the Empress and the 2 of Wands. So, someone's planning something where you are concerned. Yeah. Look, right. They know you're a bit guarded. They know that they've got a lot to say to you, and they know that you're a bit guarded with stuff. And you're kind of just quite chill, to be honest. Clarify the Emperor. The Emperor. Oh, okay. So your inner Emperor, masculine, is quite balanced. Because you've been working on you, right? And this is what's drawing them to you, because you're very focused on you. Yeah, you may think of them a lot, all the time in some cases. And you may care for them deeply. You may realise how much you love them. You may be like, fuck me, I've never had anything like this. I've never felt like this. Oh, my actual Lord. Remember, feminine, you lead energetically. So when you're feeling a bit overwhelmed by the connection, your masculine will feel that too. So they will pick up on the tether that you're putting out there. So try where possible to be as grounded and as present in your life as possible. Clarify the Hierophant, please. The 8 of Pentacles. They want this with you, but you know, they've got to overcome some battles first. Anything else? Yeah, we've got the World and the 4 of Pentacles. Along with the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. Your masculine is spying on you. I'll not lie to you, they're your biggest fan. honestly, your masculine, your divine counterpart, their fuck label you want to call it, they are your biggest fan. And the fact that we've got an Empress here and 2 Emperors possibly makes them worry a little bit that you might be... I think for both cases, you're both desired by quite a few people. Masculines and feminines, you're both desired by quite a few people. And you're just kind of okay with it. You're like, oh, yeah, well, they're good looking, what, you know. But it isn't just that. There's so much more to your person than looks. It's depth, it's soul, it's everything, right? And it's the same with you. You're attracting in Emperors. Because you're in that frequency, you're attracting in other Emperors. But for many of you, you only have eyes for one. And it's the big one, not this one. You want this one, which is the person God has for you. Beautiful. Okay, big boys, let's see what else you got to say. I need coffee. Honestly, if you'd have seen me at the gym earlier, I didn't know what to do with myself. I nearly called a few people and was like, help me through this, please. Such a drama queen. Obviously, I would never do that because, I mean, there's people I could call and they'd be like, what do you need? And I'd be like, I just need someone on the end of the phone to just talk to me while I'm feeling like absolute shite right now. And then he'd been like, Zoe, you're being a bit dramatic, aren't you? No, I'm fucking not. I'm dying here. Do you know what I mean? Listen, no pain, no gain. Do you know what though? Because I've only been doing a few glute exercises here and there, I can see a fucking difference already. So it just shows you that consistency is fucking key, okay? Right, big boys, come to mama. Let's see what's going on. So yeah, I Will Find You is really good on Netflix. 8-part series, really good. Outlander, oh my effing lord, just watch it. It's dark, it's mysterious, it's enigmatic, it's passionate, it's violent, it's gory, it's everything you want in a series. It's past lifey. It's just epic. And you're gonna be like that. Oh, we gotta watch it. Okay, so collectives viewing this, excuse me, what do they... Sorry, I was trying to stifle a hiccup, but in the end it... Page 1's in reverse. 7 of Cups. Okay. Well, I never. What are these all to do? No, I don't want all of them. No, 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 and fucking no. Don't want them. No. I don't want them. Thank you. Thank you, but no King Cups. We'll have him. We'll have the 9 of Wands in reverse. Oh dear Lord. Honestly. Ugh, she can fuck off. I don't feel that's a positive energy, but we'll see. Queen of Wands. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Do not attach. Let's see. May I have one more, please? 1 or 2 more. Right. Balance. Temperance. Okie dokie. Healing. I want the blue cards, please, Spirit. You know how much I love these. All right, colours, everything right now. Some of you may be noticing colour more as well. Okay, clarify the 7 of Cups, please. They love you in a number of ways. Right, okay, but you're finding things to love. Like I was talking about at the beginning of the video. You're falling in love with your life. You're falling in love with yourself. And that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Why is the Page of Wands here in reverse? We've got some healing still going on. Beautiful of that as well. Clarify the... Your King of Cups is feeling... They're overcoming something here, or trying to, and they want to come to you when they're in a higher vibrational energy. Understandably. Clarify the 9 of Wands in reverse. Five of Pentacles. Why is this Queen of Wands here? Oh, okay. Interesting. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Is this the feminines? Yeah, the Fool. Yeah. Okay, tell me more about this Nine of Wands in reverse. Strength. Yeah. They're trying to gather strength. I do think for some of them they're a little bit worried about the fact they've left you out, and they're a little bit like, oh fuck me, I've got so much to make up here. I've got to make this right. I've got to do this right. And they're very much wanting to do that. You need to understand they are doing the work. A lot of them are doing inner child work. Clarify Temperance. Seven of Swords. They're also healing and balancing out a lot of shit that's kept them stuck with the Seven and Eight of Swords. Tell me more about that, please. Why have we got the Seven of Swords here? Page of Cups. They're hiding the fact they want to do this. Like, you may have some inkling that they're coming forward, but it really feels like they're yeah, they're coming forward with balance quickly for some of them. I feel like for a lot of them they've had enough of being without you. They've had enough of you not being there. They've had enough of the situations that have been controlling them for quite some time now. Yep. There we go. And, you know, some of it could be work related as well. Like, there's a lot going on here. Everyone's journey is different. If you want me to look into it more personally, then obviously book a reading. There's a lot of mental conflict here too. And, you know, we have a bit of a tower moment that's happened in a lot of cases. And that's okay. I feel like for a lot of you, your person's just overwhelmed. And they're trying to do things that make them happy and fill their own cup, but they're also fucking exhausted. And you're probably feeling that too. Whew. Okay, carry on, big boys. Let's go. They're in the feels for you, though, with that King of Cups. Whew. They're in the feels. You're in your feels. Yeah, you are focused on your life and working, training, whatever you're fucking doing, learning a new language. I want to learn Italian. So when it gets a bit cooler, I'm probably going to be looking at learning Italian. I don't know whether I'll apply and go to a college or something. I'm not sure, but I think I want to learn Italian. It's a sexy fucking language. Ooh. I speak a bit of French and Spanish, very, very small amount, but I would love to learn Italian. My mum speaks really good Italian. I need to learn Italian. Like, desperately want to learn Italian. That's that. That's happening. We're doing this. Okay, so Page of Pentacles, learning, student, communication, proposal in some cases. I'm not gonna lie, some of you have got a proposal coming in quite quickly from your person, because they're like, that, I don't want to be without you anymore. I'm done being without you. I'm fucking nailing you down. Okay, let me just rephrase that. They're taking you off the market officially. They're like, no, you're going to be my wife. That's it. We also have the Wheel of Fortune here. There's just that inner knowing of like destined journey here, but obviously practice non-attachment. And it's like the karmic lessons are coming to an end. Things are closing out. What else do you have to tell me, big boys? Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't think I want to take any of these, so I'm not going to. No, same cards. No, and fucking no. No, we don't want any of those again. Thank you, Spirit. No, what about these two that went on the floor? No, we don't want them either. Right, okay. Helpful. Do you want me to... Right, 3 of Wands. 3 more. Okay, oh, yeah, right, got it. Fine, thank you. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. There's definitely this vibe that they want to take things into a better... They don't want you to be feeling left out anymore. I do think for some of them they are concerned with being left, not penniless by any stretch, but obviously if they're separated from someone, that can be expensive. So everything is unfolding how it's supposed to. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's all unfolding how it's supposed to. You being left out in the cold at times. You know, I think for a lot of these karmics, they are trying to make life as difficult as they can. We've got the 3 of Pentacles clarifying the 3 of Wands. So there is some expansion going on here, even if it doesn't always feel like it. The Work card is clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So there could be something new that they're learning. They're very focused on being wealthy, financially stable. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. They don't want to leave you out. They don't want to leave you out. They're fucking in love with you at the end of the day. They're like, right, we've got to sort this out. I can't do this anymore. You already know all of this. You know there are secrets that they want to tell you. They do want to open up, and some of them are going to feel quite shameful telling you stuff, but don't sit there judging them. Just sit there going, do you know what? It's your fucking journey. It's your soul. It's your lessons to learn. You agreed with those people to learn those lessons, whatever that may be, right? Do not judge your person, because the minute you start judging other people, they're going to judge you. You know, you're inviting someone else to judge you. So don't judge your person. I know it's easier said than done when the fucking ego gets in the way and is like, oh, they didn't choose me. They chose that person. Or I wasn't good enough for that. No, 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 no. No. Remember, your counterpart is your shadow side a lot of the time. Remember that. They are mirroring your shadow side. So, on behalf of the collective, I keep seeing the number 717. Now, 717 is a, I've got an itchy nose, sorry guys. 717 is a rendezvous number. It's a bit of a sexual number as well, but it's not necessarily always about that. But it is about meeting up with your person. So if you start seeing 717, those of you, because I obviously see it on behalf of the collective as well, it tells me you have got something coming towards you, or rather, someone coming towards you. Don't tell me all the gory details. I don't think I could cope. I think I would spontaneously combust. Yeah, your person's like, they've had to leave you out because of another person here. And it's karmic energy. And it's just typical these connections get, you know, they do unfortunately have to deal with blocks. But it's to test you to see how strong and how much you really want it. But also, it's timing. Like, the longer it takes you to get into union with someone who you believe you've got this beautiful divine connection with, it's because there's more karma there. Simple as that. So the longer your journey, the more karma you got to clear, the more karma you got to pay back. And that is across the board. It's not just on this path. God, thank you for this coffee. It is absolutely delicious. You just need to trust that it's all unfolding how it's supposed to, basically. You really do. You really, really do. You really, really do. Okay, enough of the big boys. Let's go on to something else. Let's have a look at what's on the horizon. What is on the horizon here? What is on the horizon, please? What is on the horizon? Oh, we've got conflicts and tension. Time is money. time broken damage. Do you know what? This is karmic energy straight away. This isn't you, this is them. Yeah, divine masculine, there you go. And then we've got free. They're trying to free themselves from all this shit. Just love them unconditionally. Yes, love them unconditionally and focus on you, okay? Clarify, conflicts and tension. It's in a plethora of ways with the Seven of Cups coming out. Like, it really has caused a lot for them. They've really been like, for fuck's sake. And they're in the head and the heart. They're trying to be logical about stuff. There you go, King of Swords. They're trying to be logical about stuff. Clarify divine masculine. Divine masculine's really in their heart space for you, but they've got so much going on in their life. Your person loves you very much. Yeah, they love you very much. You are like the center of their being, to be honest. However, they've got some other stuff to clear first. Clarify free. 8 of Wands and a Queen of Coins. Tell me more. Justice, yeah, okay. I was thinking this is to do with legal matters, or this is to do with separation from a mother figure maybe, or someone they've got a joint business with, or something along them lines, and there's justice to clarify. Okay, why is yes here? Ace of Coins, 3 of Coins, Page of Coins. You know they're coming for you. You know. You've just got to focus on you. This person wants you very much. Star, they want you very much. High Priestess, you already know this. But it's about balance. This is all about balance. And it's got to unfold in the right way. We've got 10 of, yeah. If they were to come to you now, it wouldn't be, they wouldn't be able to fully invest. They wouldn't be able to give you what you want. You'd feel like you're on the breadline in some capacity, because they wouldn't be able to give you exactly what they want. Whereas if you wait to the divine timing, you'll have it all. 10 of Coins. And that is what they want to give you, the 10 of Coins. They may have had the 10 of Coins with someone else, but it wasn't even close to what they have with you. And even if they've been involved with that other person, been with them a lot longer than anything that happened with you, they know the difference from the energy. They know, hang on a minute, this person, there's just no comparison really, is there? You know? They're aware. Okay, so you've got to be compassionate. Like, please try and be compassionate. Get into a space where you're so sort of, okay, how do I word this? You're so balanced in your own energy that nothing really phases you anymore. It's hard, this journey. It is a marathon, not a sprint. But you have to get to a place where you're so in love with your own life, what they're up to matters not. And when you're like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. They can surprise you. I can tell you now, it's going to happen. It really is. But you have to allow free will to continue here. You must choose you and practice non-attachment and embracing uncertainty. That way you're not attaching to a timeline or outcome with that person. Even if God has said to you, it's them and no one else. Yeah, because some of you I know have been told that. There's no one else, it's them. Still practice non-attachment. Still be focusing on the love you have for you and your own life. That way, free will is not being controlled. You're not trying to control someone else's free will to be with them. They want to be with you, but it'll be in the right timing. Okay? Right. Any other messages for this beautiful collective? Watching. How am I doing for time? Fuck-a-doodle-doo. 5 o'clock. Cracky. 8 of Air. Ugh, I don't like that energy. Hierophant. Some of them are still feeling stuck. Some of them are feeling very stuck. Some of them are still in a marriage and stuck. Messenger of water. Page of cups. Oh dear Lord. Okay, we've got some sadness going on here. So we've got the Four of Earth. Three of Air, so that's like the Three of Swords. And then we've got the Chariot. Now obviously we are in Cancerian season. So, what do I want to clarify with here? Let's go to these, because they're a similar colour. I like to try and use cards that have got a similar colour when I'm clarifying and whatnot. Oh shit. Eight of Air is clarified by the Ten of Cups. Okay, so some of them could be stuck in a relationship in some cases. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I think when you are very focused on being in the relationship with them, even though you know that's what's meant to happen, you've still got to practice non-attachment. When you focus on something, it keeps you stuck sometimes. And this is where you have to embrace uncertainty. They do want to be with you. There's no two ways about it. They do. This collective, they do. We've got the Hierophant and we've got the Ten of Cups. They do want to be with you. And this is all got to unfold in the way it's meant to. And honestly, while you will have a choice, feminine, it's not you who decides how this begins. It's God, the divine, and the masculines, right? Hierophant here is clarified by the Six of Cups. So they are going to come in for... They're not going to fuck about. They're going to want commitment pretty quickly for a lot of them. Yeah, King of Wands. And, you know, you've got communication coming in here. You really, really have. And I do feel for a lot of them, they're going to explain why they've felt trapped. I don't think... You know when I said they might be stuck in a relationship? It's more stuck in the old energy of a relationship. And don't forget, some of these masculines don't know what a happy relationship looks like. They've only been shown parts of a happy relationship. They've never known what a truly, fully committed relationship is, because there's always been something that's gone off. So, yeah, they have to get to a place where they feel calm. Clarify the Three of... Okay, so we've got... You're very focused on you. We've established that. They're very focused on what's going on in their immediate surroundings. There is some arguing here, like there is some defensive energies, or there are some defensive energies. But with the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles, this is how they're seeing you. You're just focused on you, which is, you know, the best place to be, really. Clarify, Chariot. Ten of Pentacles. They want you to know that is ultimately, that is ultimately what they want. But they've got to get out of their fear-based energy. And if you're holding on to any fear-based, guess what? They will be too. When you come to this from a place of love, they will. When you come to it from a place of fear, they will. Remember? Soul frequency. Right. Any other messages for this collective? Any other messages? Any other messages? I ate like a bitch, honestly. Ooh. I feel good for going though. I'm grateful to be going. I love it. No pain, no gain, right? Princess of Cups. Amends is what I get with that. Immediately, amends. Interestingly as well, in this dress she's wearing, there's like butterflies here and here. And it's almost foretelling me of transformation and change. We've got the King of Swords. Three of Cups. The Fool. They want to see you. They want to see you. Ace of coins. Yeah, they want to see you. Three of coins. They want to see you. 10 of cups. So, bear with me a second while I figure out what the fuck is going on here. Third eye. So that's third eye. Throat chakra. Root. So that must be crown. Crown. Head. Crown. Right, okay. Thank you, Spirit, for helping me understand that, even though I kind of already knew it, but you know, it's nice to get a little bit of a explanation, if you like. So communication is coming in for lots of you. 9 of Pentacles. It is. It's coming in for lots of you, but I keep getting this same sort of message, yeah, when they are officially single. They may have been single for quite a while. They may have been separated from someone for quite a while. However, they're, I feel, wanting to be officially single. Clarify the King of Swords. Page of Wands. Enthusiasm. Clarify the Three of Cups. Yeah. 6 of Wands. This is a sort of recognition energy, but it's this bear with me a second. You know, I sometimes channel through the artwork on the card, right? You could see your person at an event that either you are holding or they are holding. Take that as it resonates. You could, or some, you know, you could see them at an event. Someone holding like there's some kind of, it could be a concert. It could be a wellness retreat. It could be, I don't know, a cacao ceremony. Whatever it is, there's a possibility you could see them in that sense. And it could be organised. It could be that you know you're going to see them, but it could be Spirit orchestrating it. Yeah, the Fool is clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords. They're definitely making it very clear to someone here, they're done. Clarify the Ace of Coins. The Hermit. They're doing the work. They want to make themselves financially stable for your lives, you know, like you're obviously working on your own stability, but they're working on, yeah, the Chariot, they're working on stability here as well. But like, there's just this sense that you're going to be, I really do want to say the word collaborating with them soon as well in some way. There's a collaboration coming here with your person. It's quite, yeah, you're going to be collaborating with them. Now, I don't know how that's going to unfold because obviously everyone's journey is different, but with the Ten of Cups, we've got the Queen of Wands and the Fool. The Queen of Wands is you. It's not anyone else. It's your energy. 9 of Wands. And, you know, you're both quite resilient to everything that's happened in your connection. And where we've got the Sun coming out in reverse, this is this, wow. A lot of them are having these realizations as well that when they thought they were happy in a relationship, they never really were. We've got the 8 of Wands. They thought they were. And it's been really, like, upsetting for them. With the 8 of Wands and the Empress, you do mean so much to this person. You really do. I try not to romanticize things too much on these journeys. 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands. I do. I try not to, but they really want to see you. And I think a lot of them will explain more. Just give them time. Do not try and tell them how they feel about you. Let them tell you how they feel about you. They want to be vulnerable. They've got to get over that fear of being vulnerable, though. So some of them may try and tell you in a rather direct manner that they care deeply for you. Rather than saying, I love you, I want to be with you, they might just go, listen, I've realised I've never felt like this before, and that's that. So we're doing this. It's almost like the romance is taken out of it because it's just matter of fact. Like, the romance will come, but it's like they want to just literally say to you, you haunt my fucking every thought. It's driving me insane. I have to tell you how I feel. But it won't, for a lot of them, it will be with an emotional context. But I think for a lot of them as well, it will be a case of, I feel this way, I can't explain it. There's so many things I want to say to you about how I feel, but I'm just going to keep it very simple and just say, you're all I can fucking think about, and there's a reason for that, and I want to look into what that reason is. Let's go. Do you know what I mean? Even if they've got an absolute shit show going on in their life, with you, they're like that. It all comes back to you. All roads come back to you. Let's see what else you need to know. Excuse me. Tired little bear. Whew. I am a tired little bear. Anyway. Okay. Social media, networking, Milky Way, yarn, oh for fuck's sake, balance, which is about meditation, integrate. We've got cross, destiny, spirituality, divine guidance. To say trials as well, we have the Fool. We have Cardinal first, start of the season. And we have the Lion, which can be a little bit of ego, but a lion is a divine masculine energy. And, you know, lions are all about, well, Leos obviously are about self-esteem. They're about overcoming obstacles and difficulties, fair and just. Can be a bit prideful, lion, you know, king of pride and all that. So let's see what else you need to know. Whew. What is the Milky Way here for? What's going on there? Why is yarn here? Because that's about complications and things unravel. This is interesting. We have the Magician. Tell me more about the Magician. Where's balance here? You're everything to this person, but they've been mistreated by people, and it's made them feel very guarded at times with their heart. Yeah, so there's a bit of entrapment that they've got to work through here, but trust me when I tell you they do want to come towards you in a romantic setting. Yeah, the Sun. Okay, tell me more about the yarn, Magician, and the Six of Wands. Someone definitely tried to take advantage of them in a workspace scenario, and now with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, this person is no longer dealing with your person, or these people are no longer dealing with your person, right? And they got what they wanted out of your person, and they've had to heal through that as well. They've had to learn, like, to be I'm sorry to say it, mistreated. And, you know, in some ways, maybe you did as well. Like, at the same time they were going through someone being a using little twat, excuse my French, there we are then, which stands for twat. Yeah, you went through it similar. You went through something where somebody was using you or trying to hoodwink you or manipulate you in some way, and you're like, nah, you ain't gonna do that to me. I'm sorry, no. I've been through enough of that shit. See you later. Block. So if you've moved away from someone, feminines, recently, that's because your masculine has as well. Or vice versa. You've moved away first and they're like, oh, I see why I had to go through that now. Like, there's definitely this real selfish energy with that. Whew. But I do feel they've overcome it. I do feel they've moved away from it as well. But, you know, they've had to give themselves that time to go, well, hang on a minute. The parts of me that allowed or attracted in this person, whatever that is, I need to do some self-love and figure out why I allowed them in the first place. Like, what parts of me were unhealed enough to bring them in. But they had to. It had to unfold that way. Like, it did. And you shining brightly, just focusing on you, focusing on your own life, your own goals, holding space for them. They just know that you and them have this beautiful relationship and connection. And there's a lot of love here. To use Cilla Black's saying, there's a lot of love. Showing my age once again. Dilly gaff, does it look like I give a fuck? Right, do we need to get any messages? No, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to see if there's any action involved here. Any action from these masculines. Soulmate. So they know you have a strong connection. Triggered. Emotional, provoked, or overthinking. Twin flame. That's fucking why they're probably overthinking. They're probably thinking, what the fuck is a twin flame? And you're over here like, your spiritual awakening, baby. And it will knock you on your ass times a million. You will go through many dark nights of the soul, but you will come home to yourself. As I have come home to myself, yeah? You come home to yourself first so your masculine can. And basically you're saying to them, go and find yourself and then come and find me when you're done. Takes the time it takes. Offer, date, commitment. They want you. They want you. They want you in their car, on their bike, in their home, in their bed, on a plane seat next to them, cycle, karmic, closing out. They want you in every way possible. They really do. Exercise. Yeah, you see, because you're training, you're figuring things out. You're getting strong and healthy and you're focusing on your health and wealth. They are. You really are mirroring one another here. Whew. Clarify the soulmate card. Indecision. Well, these things take time. But I feel like they're going to be moving away from that. Like, this fucking label has a lot to be answerable for. It keeps people stuck in loops. It really does. It can keep you in limerence when you're not actually dealing with that person. You're dealing with someone who is a catalyst. But at the same time, your true divine counterpart, twin flame, whatever the fuck you want to call it, they are still a catalyst. And they are the biggest one to your awakening. We've got triggered, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So you're just both focused on your own life. Twin flame, mirroring self, soul connection, clarified by the Death card. Let go of how it all unfolds. Clarify, offer. Yeah, we've got hard work and we've got clarity with the Eight of Gems. Eight of Pentacles. They want this with you, but they've got to close out and do their shadow work with these karmic cycles. Clarify, exercise. Ascension, the world. You're both very focused on your own lives. You really are. Queen of Gems. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Clouds. Is that? You're focused on being all the queens at the minute. Do we have a Queen of Cups coming out? Somewhere along the line we will. But the thing is, all these other things around them have kept them stuck and blocked. And, you know, they've had to give in to peer pressure at times. And there we go, restriction, the devil. And now they're like, yeah, I can't do that anymore. Raindrops, 9 of raindrops. You really are that ultimate wish fulfillment chariot. And everything, momentum is building here. They've gone through so many upheavals. As I said to you, Dark Nights of the Soul. The magician is here to tell them they can do this. They are alchemists. And again, there's the collaboration energy. They want to collaborate with you. They want to be with you. They're like, yeah, that's my person. They know they're resilient to this. They know they've got a lot of strength. Anything else? Do we have another? Achievement. They know that they can achieve greatness with you by their side and you by their side. Yeah, we've got Seek Truth with the Hermit and Temperance. This is all unfolding how it is supposed to. It is all unfolding how it is supposed to. And all you can do is choose you. That's it. All you can do is choose you. And realise that everything that's happening for you is happening for you and not to you. Because when you have that same approach, or you have that approach, everything's happening for us, not to us, no victim consciousness, guess what? Guess who else won't have a victim consciousness if you don't? They won't. Like, you really are. These journeys are not something you can associate with a 3D paradigm relationship. You just can't. Okay, I want to get a message from these little fighters, so I'm going to. We love them. They're so pretty. Such pretty little cards. Okay, and they're upside down, so let's just get those out. Final messages. Whew. Final messages. Reward. All your hard work will be paid back. Ascendance. Growth. Now, this has come out, so you are being warned of ingenious energy here. Ingenuity. A fox. Foxes are beautiful, but when they come out in a reading, they're little fuckers that need to be made aware of, right? Cunning fox. We have the transformation card, serenity, so that's beautiful. It's the swan, it's calming energy. I am going to clarify these. We've got temptation, siren. I'll see what that's about as well, because you need to be made aware of it. We've got guidance, the lantern. We've got journey, the ship. Anything else? We have one more. 1 second. I know there's one more that wants to come out. At least one more. Oh, intoxication. Intoxication. Intoxication, not intoxication. I just made up a fucking word there, clearly. All right. Bear with. Clarify the reward. Karmic reward. Karma is on its way in a good way. Clarify ascendance. Knight of Cups. Okay. Clarify ingenuity. The devil. It's like they've realised where they were being hoodwinked. Clarify the transformation. Six of Swords, movement away. Why have we got serenity here? Guarded energy, a little bit guarded. Why is temptation here? Oh, there's people trying to cause blocks here. Okay. And trying to make your person a little bit like, what the fuck? What do I do? Kind of vibe. But honestly, they'll know what to do. Why is intoxication here, please? Tell me more. Realization. They are obsessed with you. Yeah, 2 of Cups. They're obsessed with you. They feel the same. They just want this. But there are karmic blocks. Now, with it clarified by the siren, is this someone trying to, for want of a better word, seduce? No. Okay. It's not that. All right. So what is it? Star. Oh, no. I've misinterpreted it. Now I get it. That has already happened, as we know. That's already happened. What it is they're still healing in a case of, am I good enough for you? Am I good enough for this person? Like, they know they sought after comfort over fear of being rejected, or, you know, so there is some healing around this that is being done. But there are people who have tried to cause blocks in your connection, yes. And who have they've taken great, like, they've enjoyed it. Some cases, possibly there might have been another woman there trying to seduce your person. Honestly, that's what they want you to do. They don't want that from anybody else. They want that from you. And, you know, same if there's a same-sex couple seeing this, you know, it's the same energy. Like, someone has tried to possibly interfere in your connection to cause blocks, and to what's the word? I can't think of the word. And the fact that I can't speak is saying it's a block, or has been block. It's like they're trying to catastrophize something. Like your person, yeah, endings. They've tried to force endings on your connection. They've tried to block your connection. But all the other people have been doing is trying to get what they want out of it, and like use and abuse your person, and then, you know, your person's picked up on it and gone, right, well, that's enough of that then. So yeah, there's a real, I don't know, like, they don't want to come to you with problems. They want to come to you having done a fair amount of healing, you know? And that's what they're working on. They're healing from these situations and dynamics where people have taken the fucking piss. They're healing from that. July's energy, let's go. 5 of coins, 4 of coins, 9 of wands. There's still a lot going on here. 3 of cups. The star, healing. 9 of cups again. Yeah, they're just wanting to fill their own cups up like you are. There's been a lot here. There's a lot that's happened. Clarify the 5 of coins. That's too many cards. Clarify the 5 of coins. The Guru. Clarify the 4 of coins. The Tower. Clarify the 9 of wands. The Sun and the 6 of wands. Yeah. They're used to dealing with people who just want to win at all costs. And you're not like that. Clarify the 3 of cups. They want to see you so much. The theme is they want to see you. They don't want this to be a missed opportunity any more than it already has been, but they also appreciate that things have taken the time they've taken. So you have been focusing on filling your own cup up, and it's bringing in this really beautiful energy of consistency. Meanwhile, they have had to work through quite a lot with the 5 of cups and the moon. They've had to do quite a lot of shadow side here, and there is still more shadow side to do. Yeah, the death card. There is still more to do. More healing. There you go. 4 of swords. High priestess. You may already know this. Anything else? I've been talking for way too long. The lovers is here as well. So there's definitely this reunion energy here for some of you. But it will be after a period of healing being done. Right, so there's this, yeah, they want to be around you. There's a lot of love there, a lot of emotion, but there's also a lot of attraction to you, and you may be feeling their attraction to you quite significantly. And then like that, oh my God, like this person, honestly, 3 of cups, they just want to see you. They're very drawn to you, very magnetized to you. But they've got to do the work. They can't just skip to the fucking dessert. They've got to work through the starter and the main, and in some cases, the intermediate. Do you know what I mean? Right. And for those of you who are posh, like me, if you ever had at Christmas a 5-course meal, or 4-course meal, you would have a little starter. Then you would have an intermediate where you'd have like sorbet or something to cleanse the palate. Then you'd have your main. Then you'd have a pudding, and then you would sometimes have cheese afterwards as well. God, I'm showing my fucking upbringing here, aren't I? I mean, please let me be clear. I'm not like that now, but that's what I grew up with. And I'm very grateful for it because it stood me in good stead, and it's made me realise what a 5-course meal looks like. I couldn't eat one now. Not even a tiny bit. But my point is, these masculines are that you are the 5-course meal or 7-course meal, whatever the fuck you want to associate with. You are a very important event, yeah? And you are over a period of time. You're not just one night kind of person. You are a one lifetime, no, in fact, 100 lifetime kind of person, okay? So they need to make sure that everything is on point, everything is at the right time, everything is unfolding how it's supposed to. If they come to you now, for a lot of them, they're gonna not be able to handle the intermediate course, let alone the fucking main or the pudding or the dessert. So, and most certainly not the cheese, right? So this is where you have to keep doing your healing work, but not just healing as in constantly going to this event or that event about healing and retreats. And it's not about that. You're doing your healing work by just living as well. Living in the present moment, thriving, not just surviving. So finding experiences to have to help you heal, okay? And then they, in the meantime, are doing the same. And then eventually you're going to align where you can share a starter, you can share an intermediate, you can share a main, a pudding, and then that cheese board gets opened up. And before you know it, you've aligned fully. And it's a really beautiful way of looking at it in that regard. You know, these journeys, like I said, they're a marathon, not a sprint. And you want somebody who can help you unpack. They can help you unpack and stay there, you know? But until you do that for you, no one else is going to. All right, final messages. I feel like I want to go to these ones, so I'm going to. My eyes sore. Oh dear, excuse me. All right. Wow, excuse me. All right. Okay. These masculines are very excited by you, I will tell you that. But there is still a fair bit of work for them to do. I have to close out some karmic cycles. There you fucking go. Confirmation, baby. Your lips are so soft and kissable. Okay. If you've had the pleasure of kissing your masculine, you will know if that resonates. Life feels so empty without you. Oh, your boundaries are sexy. Do you know what? While it pisses them off that you put boundaries in place, they really do respect you for it. And it does make them go, oh, okay. Listen, if they think you're always there, no matter what behaviour they bestow upon you in the, you know, the early parts of your connection, they're going to always treat you that same way. And the definition of fucking insanity, as we know, is doing the same thing over and 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 over again and getting a different result and expecting a different result. So you putting in those boundaries, whatever that means, is sexy. Not just to you, to them. Every time my phone goes, I wish that it is you. Oh. Any of the messages. Oh, gee whizzy woo. You look better than ever. Can I take you out on a date? Would you ever give me another chance? Interesting. Any more for any more? I know sometimes I worry I'm not enough for you. Yeah, they've had to work through that. Fair enough. I never expected to fall for you so quickly. I never realised how happy you made me. Any more for any more? I have been hurt badly in the past. Yeah, and that is where you have to give them that time to heal. Okay? Because they want this, but they're fearful because they don't really know what a truly loving, committed relationship is, especially if there's been infidelity or there's just been some kind of abuse or difficulty or challenges that were repeated and repetitive. And that's the word I want to say, repetitive, not repeated, repetitive. And obviously we know that sometimes a repetitive pattern can come from childhood learnings, and it's like, just heal your inner child, and then, you know, you won't project out to other people when you're hurt. Anyway, I have rambled on enough, so I am gonna F off and shut the fuck up. If you are interested in any of my services, you know what to do.